right. I started out on a farm in Pennsylvania, and we had, my father was a driller in the gas fields. He and my mother were lifelong Democrats. They stayed that way. I can still remember the discussions, though, about Roosevelt running for his fourth term, and they were not really too happy about that, him serving 4 terms. But they didn't think they had a choice, so they voted for Roosevelt in his 4th term. They also voted for Truman. And whenever I could start to vote, which was for Kennedy, I didn't feel I had a choice. I had to go with Kennedy. He was the man. And watching the convention was really a great thing. Okay, at that time the conventions meant something. They don't much anymore, but they did then. But then in the 60s I started working for the federal government, and I didn't take an active role in politics. Okay, I backed out of that and did my duty as a federal servant. But I retired in 1999, and that got me to the place where I had some extra time that I could look at what was going on. I was particularly unhappy with George Bush. That was a bad time in my life, because I didn't think that we should get into the Iraq War. It was unreasonable. We should have been going to Afghanistan. And so I worked in every way possible that I could to vote against him in the next election. And when it came time for Obama to come around, his statement about the war encouraged me to look seriously at him. And that was my primary reason for voting for him, because I didn't think that we should be going to war in Iraq. What we needed to do was to go after the people who had caused our problem in New York, and Bush didn't want to do that. As for my other reasons for being a Democrat, the Republican Party has never been the one that made the economy strong. If you look back over time, the economy has always prospered under a Democratic Congress, Democratic president. It has seldom prospered under a Republican Congress or Republican president. The party of business is really the Democratic Party.